Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Anthony, your professional yapper, and we are back with another review for episode 4 of School Spirits. And I'm going to talk a little bit about episode 3 first because I had to cut out some stuff from that first video because just like the Grammy video, that video ended up in copyright jail. So yeah. So I'm just going to use pictures instead of clips to hopefully avoid that issue. Moving on. So first I want to talk about Rhonda because that's the whole clip that I had to cut out of episode 3 because of the clip that I used. But basically I was just talking about how seeing her death like in full context and seeing her emotions and her trauma was very sad to me because obviously we learned in episode 1 that she was killed by her guidance counselor, Mr. Manfredo, but to like actually see it and have full context of it is very sad. And I think I had to cut out something about the dialogue being cringy. I hate when modern like teen dramas use like internet Gen Z slang. Like it's very cringe and it just makes the show like feel very dated. Like when I try to rewatch it. That was my issue with like Ginny and Georgia. So yeah. Or I don't know, maybe I just feel like I'm getting too old for these types of shows. But this episode was really heartbreaking and beautiful, and I'm really excited to see the rest of the season, and I hope we get a season 3. Okay, first I just want to point out, where was Quinn? Diva wasn't in any of the damn episode at all, and I was mad because she's my new favorite character, and I want more of her. Maddie kind of pissed me off in the beginning of the episode when she was trying to literally right after learning about what happened to Rhonda, she immediately tries to convince Wally and Charlie to relive their trauma as well, and girl, read the room. And the fact that she literally learned what happened to Wally during his little scar scene and how he felt and still did not check up on him. But I saw somebody else on TikTok, like in the comment section of an edit. I wish I would have screenshotted that so I could give them credit, but basically talking about how their relationship is very one-sided, and I can see that because obviously Maddie is not really dead, and in one point of the show she is gonna have to get her body back. So I just do not see Maddie and Wally's relationship ending well. So I need more of this man. I love Yuri. I love Yuri so much. I want more of the new characters, him and Quinn. They are so adorable. Oh my god. Oh my god, I ship them so bad. I want them to kiss, and by the end of the season, I just want Charlie to experience some damn happiness for once after all this boy has been through. But back to the new characters before we move on to Charlie. I really want to know how Yuri died, and I want to know how Quinn died. Like, I really want to get more into their deaths, and I want to see if we're going to meet any other new students in the school, because there's like 100 dead kids in this school. I do not know how the fuck this school did not get shut down ages ago. Okay, now I want to talk about Wally. I'm just gonna say that him and Charlie's like scar sequences were very sad, and when we get to Charlie, I'm probably gonna cry. But Wally actually like experiencing his death, because he even said when he was talking to Maddie that he didn't feel anything when he first died, so he had to relive it all and feel all of the emotions, like the disappointment, the fear, and it made me very sad, and I almost cried. And after this sequence, especially hearing the stuff that his mom said, I feel like Wally is a victim of toxic masculinity. He even mentions in season 1 that he doesn't even really like football, especially if him being in the 80s, him being a jock in the 80s, he had to put on an image and a persona. And just seeing Wally break down, because in season 1 he was very happy-go-lucky, just the dumb, fun jock, and now that he's finding out that his whole world was a lie, and all that he ever knew is gone, he's breaking down, and it really makes me sad, because he even says it to Maddie, that Mr. Martin was like Mr. Anderson to him, and that he trusted him, and he thought Mr. Martin cared about him. Charlie's sequence also made me almost cry. I think I did cry a little when I first watched it, and I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but I really relate to Charlie's character a lot, especially as somebody who came out as gay in middle school and kind of got bullied for it in 8th and 9th grade, So yeah, I just really related to Charlie a lot in this episode. So I just want to give all of these characters hugs because they have been through so much. Alright, let's talk about the living students. And I just want to say there are so many ships in this show. Like there's Maddie and Wally, Maddie and Xavier, Xavier and Nicole, Claire and Nicole, Yuri and Charlie, Charlie and Wally, Rhonda and Quinn. Like oh my god, there's so. I know the fanfic writers, where are y'all? But no, I find the Janet Maddie storyline really interesting. It's really interesting to learn more about Janet's character because she's been trapped in that school for 60 years. And another theory I have is I wonder if Rhonda is gonna try taking somebody's body like Janet did, because she even jokes about it in this episode. So I wonder, and she has expressed in last season and this season that she's already getting tired of the school and she wants to leave. But no, back to the human characters. It was interesting seeing Claire apologize to Maddie, even if she didn't know that Maddie was there. And I think after this episode, I think her and Nicole are fully on board with the Janet, Maddie, ghost stuff. But no, the scenes where they were doing like team building exercises at the school gave me PTSD from my times in middle school. Now we're gonna talk about Mr. Martin. I'm very interested to see whose body he took because we don't really have a solid answer. It's been the popular theory is that he took Mr. Anderson's body, but when in the scene where the lights start flashing and Maddie gets the feeling, they start showing shots of all the characters just to kind of throw people off. And honestly, I don't think he took Mr. Anderson's body because I feel like that's a little too obvious. I feel like he took a body of a student like Janet did, and I feel like he either took Xavier or Simon's body, and I'm leaning more towards Simon since he already knew that Simon could talk to Maddie, so maybe he was interested in taking Simon's body for that reason. And it has been heavily theorized that Mr. Martin took a body so him and Janet could run away together, which I think is going to be the case. And I just want to learn more about their relationship, and I want to learn who started the fire in the school. Was it her or was it Mr. Martin? But no, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I do plan on reviewing the rest of the season. I'm really invested in the story so far and all of the characters, and I'm really excited to see how this mystery unfolds. But get ready, y'all, because next week our favorite lesbian cannibal soccer team comes back with Yellow Jacket Season 3, and I can't wait to do reviews and breakdowns for that show as well as School Spirit. I plan to make time for both of them because I'm just happy to have stuff to watch again. I haven't watched a single show since Agatha last year, so I'm just very excited. And this year, all of my shows are coming back, so woohoo! But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow all of my socials, and this is Anthony, your professional yapper, signing out.